And welcome to 70s Unheard. They say the 70s were all about the giants, the supergroups, the legends. But if you were really listening, you knew there was so much more. The best stories were often told in the footnotes. This is 70s Unheard, where we peel back the album cover to tell the tales of songs and artists making a mark without becoming a household name. I'm Jeff Gerkins. Let's open with the second song on side B on one of the best-selling debut albums of the 70s, The Cars, from June of 1978. Nearly every single song on this album would be considered a classic rock hit. With vocals by bassist Benjamin Orr, here are The Cars with Bye Bye Love.
Tonight
And I owned the single that I think was one of the greatest Clearwater Revival songs. Have you ever seen the rain? Well, this was the B-side, which I almost played as much as the A. That was Creedence Clearwater Revival from the 1970 album Pendulum. And hey, tonight, you're listening to 70s Unheard from the decade that brought us pop rocks, pet rocks, and classic rock. My brother Doug was an early bloomer, reaching far beyond 6 feet as young as the 7th or 8th grade. He continued to grow, and by the time he was of driving age, he was probably 6'3" and 200 pounds. On his 16th birthday in January of 77, it was very cold and snowing, resulting in a snow day. So a big crowd of his buddies, as they often did, showed up to shoot some pool and act like fools. A little pond had frozen over across the street from our house, so a bunch of the guys ended up playing foot hockey with a crushed aluminum can on the frozen ice for several hours, having a great time. Well, in our little town, there was one weekly newspaper with a weekly column written by a local elderly lady reporting on the society doings of the Brandenburg establishment. There would be weekly discussions of local tea parties, fundraising events, or birthday celebrations for elderly people from our community. My buddy Mark and I decided it would be clever to call her and describe a child's birthday party using the name of my brother Doug and all of his friends, mocking them, talking about Doug blowing out candles and having playtime with his little friends, Kevin, Jim, and Keith, and so on. I remind you, my brother was 6'3" and weighed about a solid 200 pounds, and at that point I was probably 5'7" and 150. Well, the elderly newspaper columnist had no earthly idea that we weren't the parents of little Dougie, but snickering early teens, having to cover the phone's mouthpiece to stifle laughs during the call. And as we had hoped, that next week the Meade County Messenger had a full article written by our elderly columnist about little Dougie's birthday party, and it was the talk of the town. Unfortunately, Doug did not see the humor in it, and when he walked in the front door after work that day, I absorbed the full wrath of angry brother Doug. He took his right arm and hooked one of my legs behind the knee, and then grabbed under my arm with his left and gave me a good 6-foot toss across our wood-paneled finished basement carpet before pinning me with his knees and threatening to punch me in the face. Some of his friends took it a little better. Some weren't so happy. There was one guy, though, that day, a tough football player named Larry, that we really weren't sure we wanted to anger. So when we called the newspaper columnist, we elected not to include his name, thinking we did not want to tangle with him. But that next day, walking down the hall at school, here came Larry, approaching me, yelling, "Hey, Jeff!" I thought, oh no, another beating coming my way. I acted preoccupied, made a quick turn in the opposite direction, and heard him again. "Hey, Jeff!" I realized he wasn't giving up. He looked serious as he approached, and he said, "I want to know something." And suddenly the expression on his face changed. He looked a little hurt. "Why didn't you mention me in the article?" I didn't say it was because of the potential beating, but I felt bad that his feelings were hurt. Well, so as an apology to my brother Doug, here is the #1 song from that week of his 16th birthday in 1977. Stevie Wonder's "I Wish" from the album Songs in the Key of Life. The lyrics have special meaning when I think about my brother Doug at that time, as I wished that he would stop beating me.
Hang on with those bread, but oh, do I wail. Seldom stumble, never crumble, try to tumble, miser rumble. Feel the stinging I've been given, never ending, unrelenting. Heartbreak searing, always fearing, never clearing, persevering. Sail on, sail on, sail on. I work the seaways, the gale swept seaways, past shipwrecked borders of wicked waters, uninspired, drenched and tired. Sail on, sailor. Always needing, even bleeding, never feeding all my feelings. Damn the thunder, must I blunder? There's no wonder, all I'm under. Stop the crying and the lying and the sighing and my dying. Sail on, sail on, sailor. Sail on, sail on, sailor. Sail on, sail on, sailor. Sail on, sail on.
From their 1973 album Holland, that was the Beach Boys with Sail on Sailor. The lead singer on this song was a new band member at the time, Blondie Chaplin, making this one of the band's few well-known songs not sung by Mike Love, Brian Wilson, or Carl Wilson. You're listening to 70s Unheard on Radio KCM. When the band The Babies signed with Chrysalis Records in 1976, their contract was the highest ever for a new music act at the time and was based upon a submitted performance video. The Babies went on to produce 4 top 40 hits, including Isn't It Time and Every Time I Think of You. But their self-titled debut album that peaked at number 13 had a much edgier sound, while their later work turned more towards pop sounds. I think lead singer John Waite had an excellent rock voice. From their 1976 debut, these are The Babies with If You've Got the Time.
If I say I love you and lay it on the line, could you say you need me and put your hands in mine? Oh, I got love that grows. Oh, I got love that shows. I got the love, you got the time, and I got the time.
I listen to the wind of my soul. Where I'll end up, well, I think only God really knows. I've sat upon the setting sun, but never, 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 I never wanted water once. No, never, never, never. I listen to my words, but they fall far below. I let my music take me where my heart wants to go. I swam upon the devil's lake, but never, 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 I'll never make the same mistake. No, never, never, never.
With a unique voice that sang with great passion, that was the spirit.
Got a gun in my holster, got a horse between my knees, and I'm going to Arizona. Pardon me, boys, if you please. I have been a desperado, raped and pillaged across the plain. Now I'm going to Arizona, just a rider in the rain. He's a rider in the rain. He's a rider in the rain. And I'm going to Arizona. He's a rider in the rain. Oh, my mother's in St. Louis, and my bride's in Tennessee. So I'm going to Arizona with the banjo on my knee. He's a rider in the rain. I'm riding in the rain. He's a rider in the rain. And I'm going to Arizona. He's a rider in the rain. Used to work in Uncle Steve's store while he was fighting in the war. Now I'm going to Arizona, ain't gonna work for him no more. I'm a son of the prairie, and the wind that sweeps the plain. So I'm going to Arizona, just to ride up in the rain. I'm a rider in the rain. I'm a rider in the rain. And he's gone to Arizona, just a rider in the rain. He's a rider in the rain. I'm a rider in the rain. He's a rider in the rain. You know I'm a rider, and I'm going to Arizona, just a rider in the rain. Take it, boys.
With backing vocals by the Eagles. That's clever and acerbic singer-songwriter Randy Newman, known for his production of Disney movie theme songs later in his career. From his 1977 album Little Criminals, that was Rider in the Rain. From the decade of the plaid couch and the avocado refrigerator, this is 70s Unheard on Radio KCM. Up next, Mick Jagger with Memo from Turner, a song from the soundtrack of the 1970 movie Performance, starring Mick Jagger and actor James Fox. The film was deemed so outrageous at the time that critics at a preview screening walked out, with one film executive's wife reportedly throwing up in the cinema. Warner Brothers was reluctant to distribute the film Performance owing to its sexual content and graphic violence. It initially received a mixed critical response, but its reputation has grown since then, and it is now regarded as one of the most influential and innovative films of the 1970s. After finishing work on Performance, actor James Fox suspended his acting career, becoming an evangelical Christian, devoting himself to the ministry. But that didn't last, with Fox returning to films a decade later, most notably appearing in the films Patriot Games, The Remains of the Day, and in the 2005 version of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. From that film, here's Mick Jagger from 1970, Memo from Turner.
I see you down in San Antonio on a hot and dusty night. You were eating eggs and Sammy's when the black man there drew his knife. Oh, you drowned that Jew in Rampton as he washed his sleeveless shirt. You know, that Spanish-speaking gentleman, the one that we all call Kurt. Come now, gentlemen, I know there's some mistake. How forgetful I'm becoming now. You fix your business straight. I remember you in Hemlock Road, 1956. You're a faggy little leather boy with a smaller piece of stick. You were lashing and smashing hunk of man, your sweat shine sweet and strong. Your organ's working perfectly, but there's a part that's not screwed on. I want you at the Coke convention back in 1965. You're the meth executive I see heavily advertised. You're the great gray man whose daughter licks policeman's buttons clean. You're the man who squats behind the man who works the soft machine. Come now, gentlemen, your love is all I crave. You'll still be in the circus when I'm laughing in my grave. When the old men do the fighting and the young men all look on, and the young girls eat their mother's meat from tubes of plastic corn. Be wary, please, my gentle friends, of all the skins you breed. They have a tasty habit, they eat the hands that bleed. So remember who you say you are and keep your noses clean. Boys will be boys, I'm playing with toys, so be strong with your bees. Oh, Rosie dear, don't you think it's queer, so stop me if you please. The baby's dead, my lady said, you gentlemen, why you all work for me.
Rolling down the highway, living in the spring. Raining some won't go there with another. If I can be you, I'll be there with you.
And that was an acoustic spinoff from the 1960s band The Jefferson Airplane, Hot Tuna, from their excellent 1971 album Burgers and Highway Song. Best known for their earthy acoustic sound reminiscent of the Grateful Dead, the band released 8 albums after their 1972 debut. From the decade that gave us the original global pandemic, Disco Fever, this is 70s Unheard. I've had a couple of listeners reach out the last few weeks letting me know that while listening to 70s Unheard, they experienced a jump in an episode or silence for a minute. So I thought I might owe everyone an explanation. I broadcast this program on Radio KCM every Wednesday at 11. On Thursday mornings, I upload each show onto YouTube so that people can hear it later outside of my market. The funny thing about YouTube, artists are very worried about people using their music or playing their songs on YouTube without those artists receiving royalties. Music companies have software that scan every uploaded video, able to detect their copyrighted music, and oftentimes when I upload a show, I will receive notices that played songs will be blocked in various territories around the world, most often in Belarus and Russia for some reason. But twice now, I have had songs blocked in the U.S., forcing me to edit those songs out before I am allowed to post them on YouTube. It didn't happen at first, but as the show's streams have grown into the thousands, the copyright infringement police seem to have increased their efforts. 2 artists that were affiliated with the same record label and publisher have been the 2 that have most often blocked my shows. Linda Ronstadt and, of all people, Eagles. Of all the musicians in the world who need money, who needs it less than the Eagles? Oh, well, thanks for letting me know. There is a little I could do about it, but I hope you'll keep listening. So, in tribute to artists like the Eagles, who won't let a little guy in Knoxville play their songs on YouTube, here's a 1979 cover of a 60s hit recorded by Barrett Strong and released in the 70s by the band The Flying Lizards, an experimental English new wave band whose members included Robert Fripp. Here's I Need Money.
The best things in life are free, but you can give them to the birds and bees. I want money. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want. Your love gives me such a thrill, but your love won't pay my bills. I want money. Money don't get everything, it's true. What it don't get, I can't use. I want money.
That was the pioneering 80s MTV favorites, Talking Heads, led by quivering, dancing singer David Byrne from their 1978 album, More Songs About Buildings and Food. And thank you for sending me an angel. All former art students from the Rhode Island School of Design, the critical favorites Talking Heads released 3 albums in the 70s before achieving global fame in the 80s. It's time to take another trip to the echo chamber on 70s Unheard, where we focus on cover versions of 1970s classics that sometimes improve or at least equal the original. Today, focusing on a cover of Bob Dylan's 1975 song, You're Going to Make Me Lonesome When You Go. This version, and some of you aren't going to like this, recorded by Miley Cyrus, comes from a 2012 Bob Dylan tribute album that I really love. Say what you will about Miley Cyrus, but if you could take this recording and put it in a time machine and deliver it to rock and pop radio in 1976, this would have been a major hit. Here's Miley Cyrus, You're Going to Make Me Lonesome When You Go.
I've seen love go by my door. It's never been this close before. Never been so easy or so slow. And shooting in the dark too long. When something's not right, it's wrong. You're gonna make me lonesome when you go. Dragging clouds so high above, I've only known careless love. It's always hit me from below. But this time around, it's more correct. Right on target, so direct. You're gonna make me lonesome when you go. Purple clover, queen anne's lace, crimson hair across your face. You could make me cry if you don't know. Can't remember what I was thinking of. You might be spoiling me with too much love. You're gonna make me lonesome when you go. Flowers on the hillside blooming crazy. Crickets talking back and forth in your eye. Blue river running so lazy. I could stay with you forever and never realize the time. Situations have ended sad. Relationships have all been bad. Mine have been like for lanes in rainbow. But there's no way I can compare all those scenes to this affair. You're gonna make me lonesome when you go. You're gonna make me wonder what I'm doing, staying far behind without you. You're gonna make me wonder what I'm saying, make me give myself a good talking to. I look for you in old Honolulu, San Francisco, Ashtabula. You're gonna have to leave me now, I know. I'll see you in the sky above, in the tall grass and the ones I love. You're gonna make me lonesome when you go. Oh, you're gonna make me lonesome when you go. Oh, you're gonna make me lonesome when you go.
got the love that I really need. 'Cause if you leave me this way, baby, you know what? I may not live to see a brand new day. Oh, baby, don't let green grass fool ya. Don't let it change your mind. You know why? It may be greener on the other side, baby. But right in my arms is where you belong. Ooh, baby. Oh. Don't let the green grass fool ya. Don't let it change your mind. Oh, baby, it may be greener on the other side, baby. Right in my arms, where you belong, baby. Don't let the green grass fool ya, baby.
Man, I love that song. Recorded at Stack Studios in Memphis from 1970, that was Soul Master and Alabama native Wilson Pickett from the album Wilson Pickett in Philadelphia. That's Don't Let the Green Grass Fool You, a song where the singer desperately tries to dissuade his lover's wondering eyes. The hits that never were from the decade that was. This is 70s Unheard. Ska is an energetic, upbeat music genre that originated in Jamaica in the late 1950s, blending Caribbean music with calypso, with American jazz and R&B, arriving in England with Jamaican immigrants in the early 60s and quickly gaining popularity with both black and white British teens. Fast forward a decade, the British band The Specials were the fulcrum of the ska revival of the late 1970s, kick-starting what has become known as the two-tone movement that spurred a ska punk revolution lasting for decades and into the 90s with bands such as the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones and Sublime and No Doubt. From their first album, self-titled and produced by Elvis Costello in 1979, here are The Specials and Monkey Man, a song regularly covered at concert by Amy Winehouse.
This one is for all the bouncers. Big monkey man.
The Specials on Radio KCM with Monkey Man. One of my earliest childhood musical memories is a Saturday afternoon episode of American Bandstand when Dick Clark introduced a band unlike any other I had ever seen. Two apparent leaders were a hyperactive, leaping, long-haired glam rocker in spandex tights, while the keyboardist had a slick-back, short-hair look, menacing, darting eyes, a scowl, and a Charlie Chaplin mustache. For a 10-year-old, they were both scary and comical. The bandstand crowd seemed to know and love them. The song they performed included gunshots and lyrics that described a Western showdown. I never forgot that performance. Years later in high school, I was thumbing through a stack of dusty pawn shop albums, and there it was, with two geisha girls on the cover, Kimono My House by the band Sparks. The Mall Brothers grew up in L.A. during the golden age of the L.A. club scene, when the Doors played the Whiskey A Go-Go on the Sunset Strip, and the Beach Boys played at local rec centers. The brothers both attended UCLA, studying theater, arts, and filmmaking. They formed multiple bands in L.A. before relocating to England, where they gained a following and signed with Island Records, becoming UK teen sensations. In 1975, they returned to the West Coast and struck fame with a U.S. release of This Town Ain't Big Enough for the Both of Us. Amazingly, Sparks continues to record and perform to this day, being featured in an excellent 2013 documentary, The Sparks Brothers. They really haven't changed that much, while their music has continued to grow and evolve. Here are Sparks, but This Town Ain't Big Enough from the Both of Us.
Zoo time, is she a new time? The mammals are your favorite time. You barely want it tonight. Heartbeat, increase the heartbeat. You hear the thunder of stampeding rhinos, elephants, and Jackie tigers. This town ain't big enough for the both of us. Heaven send me, who's gonna leave?
And that does it for this episode of 70s Unheard. I'm Jeff Gerkins. You can follow me on Twitter or X at 70s Unheard. You can hear this and all previous episodes at my YouTube channel. Just search 70s Unheard on YouTube. Email your questions, suggestions, critiques, and compliments to 70sunheard@gmail.com. 70S Unheard. I look forward to hearing from you. Until next time, I'm Jeff Gerkens.